All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third week of the EDL Podcast. This is your host, Exernian, and today I'm joined by members PinkPwnguin, Tesla Model 3, DGNX, and Skeet from Chicago Dragons. So, Penguin, if you want to start with an introduction.
Hi, Penguin. I am the support of the Chicago Dragons. Yeah.
Yes, okay, that works. And if Tesla Model wants to go next?
Hey guys, I'm Tesla Model 3 and I'm the ADC for Chicago Dragons.
All right, DGNX, and then Skeet.
Hey guys, my name is DGNX and I am the jungler for the Chicago Dragons.
All right, what's poppin', homies? My name is Skeet, and I am the mid laner for Chicago Dragons.
I like it. It works. Okay, so yeah, first of all, like, why did you guys join EDL?
Our
Aaron?
coach, Shifty, messaged me on League, and I've known him from the past from like foruming and stuff. And he was like, "Do you want to be a part of a IBS league?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. It sounds like fun." And yeah, so we originally had our roster of a couple of different people. And then I've known everyone on my team since like we were 13, and we've been playing League all together as a group since like 2014, so season 4. And yeah, we've been all playing. We all wanted to do this when we were younger, like be in a league, but now is our chance that we could do it.
Oh, so like everyone is now new to competitive. I think was it before? I thought I don't know. I think maybe Shifty told me that you had played before.
No, I've done
No,
Clash,
okay.
but I think that's not
Clash
competitive.
is like it's kind of but not quite. It's not the same definitely because obviously you get to scout longer against teams and you get to see how they play and you get to see them like play more champions and just more strategies in general and Clash is like more of a one-time thing. But yeah, okay. So you guys are all new to competitive.
Yep.
Except me. I used to play in the LCS. My name was CLG Darshan.
Cap.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shut up. I'm just saying that because my actual name's Darshan. But yeah. Yeah, we're all new.
Okay, then yeah, then do you feel that like that kind of is it like scary then when you're going in against when obviously you started against CB Rookies, which is a more veteran team, they're more established and obviously I think every single player on their team has competitive experience. Like, do you think just your experience alone kind of changed just kind of the how you played just because you were inexperienced?
Um, no. I mean, with CB rookies, we didn't have the current team, and I think that was a little bit of a difference maker. But I mean, we kind of just play to have fun. As much as we this meme on League that we hate it, like we do have fun. We play together as a group just because we're all friends. And like it's not that we have to change our play style, it's just we have to be more considerate of like what we're doing wrong or how, and like we'll tell each other off, and like we like in the middle of the games we'll meme with each other and do all that. So I don't think it really changes how we play or whether we're scared or anything. I think we just go in thinking it's like a flex queue game most of the time.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that from Subversive when I talked to them last week. That it's like, I don't know, you guys are obviously very comfortable playing together, like as friends, but in a competitive setting, it's definitely really different because obviously you're trying to play to win. Like you're playing as five instead of like in just solo queue, you're just gonna play like or flex queue, like you said, you're gonna just play you're just gonna play whatever and try to carry and just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because um so if I'm remembering correctly, CB Rookies was a 2-0 for them, and CB Rookies is still top of the league. They're still undefeated, currently 3-0. And your next match is against Burger Flip, who is also a team that was they weren't a rookie team. I know that BFE was. I think they're also like a very veteran team. Well, not like the org itself. The org is new, but the players, all of them have competitive experience. So they had a really talented roster. A lot of people like knew who was on the team. Like going into it. So again, like I think because this is also a streamed match, do you think it's going to be again like the CB Rookies match, or do you think the whole iteration of your roster is changing? Like, do you think that's changed?
I think with this iteration, we're a very strong team. Like I think every single team is strong. And every single team has weaknesses that we can exploit. We do like plan like before the games. We look at op.ggs and do that. Um, I use like Mobalytics and I see like what their numbers are and everything, so I can get an analysis for my team of like how they play and what they tend to do.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously that's not including like the custom games that we play in because those aren't tracked, but even in solo queue and stuff like that, you can get a rough estimate of how a person plays. So, I mean, I think we're prepared, and I think we can surprise. I mean, we've already surprised people, but I think we're gonna surprise people this week again.
Mm-hmm. I think yes, because like week one, it was like you said, different roster, and obviously because you guys were like new, and I don't know how much you guys scrimmed beforehand or even like got to play together like with your current roster, and going against obviously the top team in the league right now is it's a really rough start to the season, and
Yeah,
in the next week you guys went against Subversive, and Subversive was also a rookie team, but I remember talking to them last week and they said that they had been playing together like just as a 5-man unit like for around 4 months, I think. So I think they definitely had kind of the upper hand on you guys for just kind of like experience together. But what do you think was the biggest difference between CB Rookies and Subversive?
um, the way so CB rookies, they seem to play more team oriented. Like their comps weren't very. We're gonna let one person excel. They were more. We're going to send basically the entire team at you and just kind of roll all over you. And the difference between that and Subversive was I felt like with Subversive, it was more them trying to to show off their own strengths, their individual player strengths, but also trying to play like a team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which when we like week one, we weren't used to people working together because in Flex Queue, they don't work together at
Yeah,
all.
it's still much more like solo queue.
Yeah. Um, and so I think that was the main difference. But I think like the difference is like week one, we didn't know how to play as a team correctly. We were still learning that. I think over the weeks we've like played a lot more together. We don't really scrim that much, but like we work together in like working as a team and communicating everything more.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know that for teams I've played on, it always takes us like a couple of weeks to get used to playing with each other. I mean, obviously it was a bit different for me because some people I had just met when I got onto the team with them, but I think you guys do have that advantage, like coming into it and you're all friends beforehand and you guys all kind of know each other, and you know each other's kind of play styles and champion pools and stuff like that. And like that all really, really helps.
Yeah.
For sure.
So then this week, or actually, there's one more match. So before we talk about this week, so there was also Revolution, and if I remember correctly, you guys beat Revolution game one, lost game two, and then won again game three.
Yeah.
So then, what do you think happened in game two in the game you guys dropped?
Um, to be blunt, I inted. I straight up inted.
Okay, that's
I
yeah. Okay, that's one way to put it.
Yeah. Um, I there were some we didn't execute the comp right. DGNX was playing Evelyn, and we didn't really guard the Evelyn camps that well. Um, there was kind of like we tried to do too much early, and we weren't really an early game comp. We needed to just scale because if we scaled, then we could win team fights and all that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I think it was just like a blip, and we messed up, and we all knew we messed up. But we just tried to not be tilted by that game because tilt can ruin ruin the experience, and two ruin your next game and everything. So like I think it more or less just came down to small mistakes and me inting hard that really lost us that game.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. And do you think there was like a star player on Revolution that just kind of carried them, or do you think like it was
Uh
just kind of your own mistakes that really fed that one person?
I mean I had this bad thing that I don't pay attention to any other lane besides like bot lane since I'm a support. So I mean their support and their ADK, they're really good. Um, but for like they were really good, but I can't answer for mid, jungle, and top.
That's also
Sam.
if you don't mind me interrupting you,
Yeah, yeah,
that
go
isn't
ahead.
that's also like one of those things where it's hard to tell off of just like a couple games, you know?
Yeah.
Because like they very well could be like the person who did like the worst in those 3 games could very well be the person who is like the best player on their team. It just could have been a bad day. But like, you know, you never know.
Yeah, and how did you feel? So Skeet, how did you feel that matchup against Lynx? So Keith.
Honestly, like he was one of the mid laners who was I felt was more I guess you could say like attentive
Uh-huh.
towards like not to discredit anybody else who was, because honestly everybody that I've faced so far has been really it's been a completely challenging matchup. Like every time it's been tough because it's like a bunch of different play styles from each player, like whether it's more aggressive or more defensive. But either, I mean, regardless of that, like I thought that game was pretty tough just because if you're talking about the against which team?
That your just most recent series against
Oh yeah,
Revolution.
so
Yeah.
he was playing a lot of AD carries mid, which was like that was for sure like that. I think like for the comps that we were making, that was a good move. So it definitely showed like they had pretty good knowledge of team comps and stuff like that. And like that's definitely like I wouldn't say that's something I struggle with, but that's definitely something that like I think is like necessary for like going farther in this league, just
Yeah.
because like that's gonna make quite a big a difference. Like maybe not as much as it would in like a diamond league or like a challenger league, but like obviously like for obvious reasons. And like but either way, I thought it was definitely some pretty challenging competition in any team.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. And I know what you mean. I think one of the things that always separates good teams from bad teams, even up in like higher, like plat diamond leagues, it's always like just synergy, And you could have a whole bunch of just like super high ranked players, but if they don't know how to play together, if they don't know how to communicate, then like it's basically just solo queue, right?
Yeah,
So then,
exactly.
yeah, so like you said, well, coordinated team will almost always be just the people who can basically skill check you. And
Right.
one thing I also wanted to touch on, so DGNX actually, you played Udyr 3 times in a row the previous week. So not actually the week before last week. So was Udyr, I don't remember exactly. Was Udyr banned all 3 games?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
okay. And I felt, no, if I remember correctly, like Clutch brought up that Udyr and like yeah, Udyr was one of your more comfort picks.
Well, I
How
wouldn't
did
say comfort pick.
mhm,
I'm just abusing him in solo queue.
okay. So
It's
then
just
how
like
did it feel to be kind of taken off of Udyr since you just kind of have been spamming him?
I mean, I don't really mind, to be honest. Like, I have a variety of jungle picks. I just haven't played it a lot this season just because Udyr's just broken. So might as well play him.
That's true. Even
And
after the jungle changes,
yeah, he's
he's
still
seeing
broken.
some
Like,
play, yeah.
and and it's also just like when you have just a point and click stun. I mean,
Yeah, how
it's
can you
just
mess that up? He's so easy, like
yeah.
mechanically, you just press
So
E
like
and then
Mess
run
him
at
up.
him. That's all you do, and then
yeah,
right.
like
I
it's
mean, I guess if
literally
you like right click a minion.
yeah. But I mean, like overall, like I mean, I've played Udyr just kind of for memes before he was strong because of Trick 2G. I
Oh
just played
yeah,
it for memes. But I mean, he just works now. But getting off of Udyr, if I'm being honest, I actually liked it because I mean, while Udyr is cool and all, he's kind of boring to play. So I like playing other champs as well.
That's true.
Like,
I said it a lot during like when Udyr was still like he's still really prevalent in the LCS, but when you just pick or ban as Udyr every single game, I was so bored of seeing
yeah,
Udyr. Like
it's
he's
like
just not fun to
Udyr or
watch.
Olaf, Udyr or Olaf. Like, I don't
Uh,
really care. That's why we brought out the like the
Bear.
Volibear, I think, in
the
game 3.
bear.
The bear.
Yeah, and like, I mean, like, he's not as prevalent in the jungle anymore, but like, I feel like if you know how to play him, like, you should be chilling, you know? And which we were, because that was like one of my best games that I had in EDL. So, you know, it was cool. I mean, I don't like, but again, like, I wouldn't really say I have a comfort pick. Who knows? I might just come out with like a Karthus jungle next week. You never know.
That's the surprise. You're gonna pull it out on stream. And
Yeah, I'll pull it out, dude. I mean, what?
They're-
Didn't I? What was it like a? I mean, I would probably say Evelyn was probably a troll pick, low key, just because.
Oh,
I mean, like,
I'm
I'm
sure
pretty
Shifty's
good with
listening. He
Evelyn.
heard you. He heard you say that. He knows.
He
Well,
did throw
well,
he did throw him on in.
I know
Yeah.
he drafts and like
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like, as in, like, just like in game, like usually, like, just for like the team comp and stuff like that. You know, I feel like Evelyn's good. She's a good jungler and all of that stuff. But I was kind of trolling on her. That's what I mean.
Yeah, Evelyn is
Because-
definitely one of those champions you need to get ahead on.
Yeah, and you know that was why, and that was kind of why I feel like our team, our biggest success is when we play good in like the early game. That's when we can do good.
Yeah, I remember from even just like the first week when you guys were getting streamed, you guys were like 5-0 in the second game. You guys had like a great invade, and then you guys were like picking up kills, and then it just kind of like, ooh, it all went downhill. What happens? And then next thing I knew, your Nexus blew up.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of just like, I think that more had to do with us just being new, and
Yeah.
like, I mean, I feel like the first week we were just kind of playing solo queue, whereas I feel like now we're more of a one cohesive molecule.
Molecule. I like it. You guys are like
A
all
unit.
you guys are like all of the different elements, you know, you guys make like one stable molecule.
I'm
You
just
know?
saying that.
Ain't no
Yes.
isotopes here, baby.
We were literally talking about saying that as a meme.
No,
said it.
it makes sense. I
Just
like
out of
it. I hope like that just like doesn't come out of my mouth during the pregame
Yeah.
show.
Look, at the end of the day, this is a silver league, and we're all here to have fun.
That's true.
So,
That is
you know,
true.
it's- I
Comp
feel
in
like it's fun-
general
it's-
is for fun, yeah.
Yeah,
It's definitely why I played.
fun to meme ourselves, you know. I think it's
I
funny.
even want to go back, but it's like it's so much time. Everything takes up a lot of time. And I feel like with comp it's you get what you put into it, you know, like if you put time and effort into it, you're gonna have more fun, you know. But if you just kind of don't care, it's you know, it's just gonna be a for fun thing and it's not gonna be taken seriously.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Tesla model, you played Jinx 3 times in a row. Do you have anything to say about that, or is just Jinx just a comfort pick for you?
Jinx is mostly comfort pick for me. I forget what season it was. It was either last season or it had to be 2 seasons ago. I was actually playing a lot of Gnar top, and then I would just start playing ADC, and I started with Misfortune, and then it eventually turned into Jinx, and now she's my most played champion. So she is a comfort pick for me.
I think there was a game you played Kaisa, and I don't remember what other ADCs you've played so far this split.
Or, the girl Samira.
Oh
I have not
yeah.
played her in EDL though. I don't think.
Oh, you haven't? I
No.
thought you did.
Maybe in a
I don't know,
scrimmage.
Maybe.
It's okay. Samira got like gutted anyways, and then I had to pretend
Yeah,
to be
for real.
sad. Yeah, okay. So then going into next week, so Burger Flip is also a team, like I mentioned, a team that's has experience, and they're also coming in with they won 2-0 against MIT. So they're also coming in from a win. How do you think your guys' match will go against them?
We've been planning. Shifty's been
Just doing his homework.
doing his homework. He'll message me late at night and be like, you want to do this? Do you want to do this? I'm like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, my guy. But I think we're prepared. We will probably do like a scrim later this week and
Yeah, don't leak
iron
your
out some
strats,
things.
you know.
Yeah, we bit like last week. What we did is we just played Valheim all week.
Yeah, I was about to say, yo, Exernian, have you ever heard of the Taoism?
I've heard of Valheim, but I've never played the game. Like,
Oh, it's
So-
so much fun.
Yeah,
But we
low-key.
were just like trying to not play too much League because then we'll hate the game more than we already do.
that is fair. I feel like everyone who plays League, you know, you either hate the game or you hate yourself. Maybe both.
I think it's both at this point for me.
Same here.
Yeah,
real.
Yeah,
that is usually how it goes.
but I think we're gonna be prepared. We're looking for a
Guys,
we're gonna look
okay.
for our first 2-0.
You're
but
looking for a 2,
hopefully,
okay? Because every stream match, every like first 3 weeks, all have been 2-0s. I was talking to Subversive last week, and I said the same thing. It's like, well, you either, you know, get yourselves a 2-0, get 2-0'd, or troll for a game and like drag it out to 3.
we
So-
do like to troll. We do like to troll.
I feel like Shifty won't like that though. If you know, waste his.
Oh, he
team.
hates it.
He might get a bit upset, you know, if that happens.
Yeah,
I
he
find
gets
it pretty funny though. Like one game I like specifically, like definitely not Udyr because Shifty loves that skin, and I was like, just for you, I'm gonna run around in teddy bear stance and give them nice teddy bear punches and stuff. And he got so happy about that, and then I
Teddy
think we
bear
trolled.
punches.
I think we trolled, and he was like, that was not great. I don't know. So many of these games I don't remember which one
That's
is
fair.
which.
That is fair.
And being the Zaya main he is, we might have to whip out a Zaya game and see what happens.
He's gonna be so upset if that happens. He drafts for you. There's no way he would pick that. Zaya's not
What
even
if-
like, you know how much he tells me that like just how bad Zaya is right now. Rakan's not even good right now either. So
Yeah, Rakan's in a terrible place.
it's
Rip
just
Mara.
because all of his counters are meta. It's sad, but you know, like he will not pick Zaya for you unless you like go outside of, you know, hit the draft and then pick Zaya, even though he picks you like Jinx. You know.
Pick Zyra Khan on stream just for Exernian.
Oh no thanks. I might be streaming and this week for, so I don't know if you guys were able to just like watch the VOD, but last week basically what happened, Clutch's league kind of died like 15 or like 5 minutes into the CB rookies and Subversive match, and we missed like 15 minutes of the first game, and then we came back and it was like 23 to like 6.
Oh,
We're like, oh, where did the game go? And then I started streaming instead of him. So if I'm streaming again this week, I do have like a slightly different setup than him. For one, I did actually get replays working. So
Ooh.
that's something to look forward to. We'll see if I like actually, well, it is working, but you know, we'll see if it actually works on stream.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fire.
We have our loyal fan base who will be watching.
aka Matt Pizza.
Matt
AK Matt
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, I don't know
Well-
his predictions for this week yet, but he always gives you guys at least one game in a series. He's like, no,
Yeah.
I believe in Chicago Dragons. Like,
But
Thanks, Pete.
nobody picks us to win. Feels
Thank
bad, man. That's not honest.
that's why you gotta prove him wrong. This is the week. You got the, you know, you're on stream. You guys are 2-1. You're the only team that's 2-1 right now. You know, and like maybe.
I mean, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on Thursday, so we'll see how I'm doing.
Oh no! I remember when I got my wisdom teeth out. It was
I'm
like the
so
most
unexcited.
disorienting hour of my life. Like when I woke up, because I was.
Well,
yeah.
I'm excited for that, but I'm really not excited for like the week to come. Like it's just not gonna be fun.
Yeah, he's gonna be in comms like mid.
I'm not gonna be
He's-
talking on Friday.
That's
I'm
not
just gonna
even
be
better.
listening.
Like you're not even gonna talk. Oh no! Imagine having no
Shit.
comms from your mid laner. Oh no!
He already doesn't talk enough. Let's all be real.
It's so important to talk as a mid laner, though.
You can see,
Our way of
why we're
talking is just
struggling.
blaming each other.
Start spamming each other. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
that is
We just talk
definitely one
flames.
thing.
I use my telepathic abilities.
True. You know what? Instead of in like the stream match, just don't even talk. Like you guys all mute and call, and then just have like a silent game.
True
I
solo queue.
If I can listen, I can do what the rest of the team's doing, so it's fine. It'll be all
That's
good.
yeah.
Put him on like
Ping-
Yumi or some shit. I don't know. Oh, sorry.
just bleep that out.
Yumi mid. Who is she gonna jump on?
Yeah.
The-
So we were also thinking of maybe changing our name. And you know how they have like team solo mid? Like we might have like team like double jungle. TDG.
TDG. It's a
Double
J.
jungle has not
Oh.
been. It's the DGNX. G for
Yeah.
jungle.
Yeah. You know,
Um.
DGNX stands for
Mm.
doing jungle now.
That makes sense.
And the X is
Yep.
silent. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like in Elon Musk's new child, you know.
Yeah.
Silent. Tesla Model 3 would
XAsh
know about all that.
XAsh XII.
What the fuck? Who names it?
Dark John.
Fine. Okay, so I guess then what do you think? So you guys are actually in a good spot for playoffs too. A lot of the teams that are fighting for a playoff spot right now are the 4 teams that are 1 and 2. So just to recap, there are 4 teams that make it to playoffs, 2 teams that don't. But as you guys are 2 and 1, if you guys win this week's match, you guys are pretty much guaranteed. I think I would need Clutch to double check, but I think you guys would be clinched for playoffs.
Pog.
Cool.
We have Pog,
Peepo.
People.
Why is people happy?
Wide People Happy 1, and then Wide People Happy 2.
Yep.
Get the big
I
Wide
love
People Happy.
I love Twitch emotes.
And
I said-
nobody had us.
We know you do,
going to
Mayor.
the
We know you do.
playoffs, and now we're one game away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in general, like, do you guys think that playing in comp is something you guys want to keep doing? Like, you want to keep the team around?
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm retiring after this season.
True,
Like,
you know,
like regardless of how
this
we
is the
do.
time you win EDL, and then you just like retire
Yeah, it's
when you're
lifetime
at
achievement.
retire at your
Lifetime
peak.
achievement.
Exactly.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, like for me anyway, like I don't really care if we win or lose. I just like that like this whole thing has kind of brought my little group of middle school friends back together, and like we all just get to like play and do something together, which is fun, which we just haven't done in a really long time. So for me, like that's really all I care about. But
Oh.
I second that.
So wholesome.
Now they're gonna meme on us. Now they're gonna meme on us in chat.
they can
Yeah.
meme on
They
us all they
already
want,
meme
but
on us.
that doesn't mean that
Change
we're
it
bad at the
from
game.
Chicago Dragons. Go play the teddy bear Udyr skin. Change your guys' name and logo. Chicago teddy bears,
Chicago Teddy Bears. I would like
So-
that bet. Can we fucking anything else in Chicago?
No one's from
none of
Chicago.
us are affiliated to Chicago in
with
any
the
way.
Chicago area,
No, we're gonna
like at
change it
all?
to his hometown.
Yeah,
See?
facts. Let's use that.
Okay,
do it.
so I guess this is a really like miscellaneous question, but if you guys could choose a different name than Chicago Dragons, what would you pick?
Boosted monkeys. Wait, no.
Yeah.
I feel like literal monkeys in training would like
Wait,
I
wait,
think
no,
they would start
no, wait.
suing.
We have a group chat, and I think there's a couple name suggestions in there. I have to scroll through a bunch of trash, but there it
Literal
is.
monkeys might be pulling out a sue here, a
I mean,
lawsuit.
we've been boosted monkeys
Well,
since
we will
like,
fight them for the
2010.
name.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're pretty well established. Literal monkeys, like
Okay.
MIT is just one of their teams. They have a bunch of teams in like other divisions. They have like a plat team. They've got a gold
Oh.
team.
The Chicago
MIT,
Dragons
like
have
they
anything
already
like
have
that?
2 iterations of their roster.
I don't think so, Darkshot.
We got affiliated.
We don't have a school.
Stream. It's actually called T1. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, I like
Or
it.
Fusam.
Yeah.
MIT is already playing with two different like versions of their roster. Their current roster that's playing in EDL is their sub roster, and then their main roster is playing in ZGG.
CGG.
But they're in Zero Gravity Gaming. That is a whole different league. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the first league I played in. I won't say
Really?
anything about it on the podcast, but yeah, ZGG is a league.
It's okay.
Oh, no,
EDL.
No, I think our only suggested name change is Boosted Monkeys, or we could go back to our original name, Lizardon.
Okay,
We
yeah.
also- What's some other clan names we made back in the day? I don't know.
Clan
Feels up to me.
names.
If it was up to me, though,
Uh-huh.
I personally would be Tesla. I don't
Oh
know.
no!
I
Oh
was trying to think of
no!
something witty. Actually, never mind. I can't say it on stream. I would team double jungle.
Team Double Jungle.
Darshan and pals.
Yeah, the D dog and the pals.
TDG, yeah. Team
Oh wait,
Double
no, we were gonna be
Jungle.
the big dogs, big dog, big
Huh?
bears.
Oh my god. But like, yeah, I would probably say. I mean, we just said boosted monkeys because we've been calling us that for like forever. But like, if MIT, they're already monkeys in training. I don't know. That might
We
have.
We can just be the boosted apes.
You know, actually, what was
Cross
really
that.
interesting was that there was a team. It was again when I played in ZGG, there was a team that was called Crosspoint Southpaw. Crosspoint was the org, and Southpaw was one of the sister teams under Crosspoint, right? So there was Crosspoint Southpaw, but then there was another team that joined. So Crosspoint Southpaw wasn't playing in the league, but they had Crosspoint Origin, so just another one of the sister teams under Crosspoint. And then a team that joined was just called Southpaw. And then everyone thought they were the Crosspoint Southpaw. But no, it was just like some mad coincidence that they were also just called Southpaw.
That makes sense.
So,
But like, we also, since we've been playing Valheim, we're kind of like Vikings now.
Yes.
So maybe we might just have to be.
Chicago Vikings.
It was nothing to do with Chicago. We would just be the
We don't want-
Vikings.
We don't want Chicago anymore. We're not.
None of us are from Chicago. I don't even know why.
Like, we're not like we
We
have
don't-
literally zero affiliation to the city.
I think there's actually like a real Chicago Dragons like team. I think it's a real
there?
name, but yeah, for like
Probably
last
is.
I looked, I think it's a rugby team.
that's kinda cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
I mean,
there is
we
a
Yeah,
were
if
rugby
you
kinda
do
team.
like a
doing-
really quick Google search, yeah.
Yeah.
I got curious too, and I was like, is this a real team? But yeah.
Chicago Dragons, Chicago. I spelled Chicago wrong.
That should tell you enough. We're
Why
not
are
from
we
the...
talking bombs? We don't type.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Dragon Ball rugby football team. Look at them.
That's kind of cool.
What a bunch of beasts.
Yeah. Yeah. We all play rugby. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all rugby players actually.
In Chicago.
Facts.
In
From
Chicago,
Chicago.
We're all
yeah.
good- We're all
Yeah,
good
we're
players.
not washed up lacrosse players at all. Is that right, Darshan?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess the last few questions I have for you guys. So, do you guys think you can actually win now that you guys have kind of gone through all the growing pains and your roster is started to settle? Do you guys think you can
Oh, yeah.
win?
You know,
So-
wait, no, Marin. Let me answer this question.
I don't know.
All right. So, have you ever heard of Taoism?
Jesus Christ.
So basically, it means following the
Way
path.
of non-doing.
It means following the path. Everything is and everything isn't.
Is it?
And you know what? You only can react to the path through experience. So we're just gonna see how it goes and follow the path.
We're just here for vibes. We're
I
just here
like
for
that
vibes.
mentality. Yeah, because I mean, if you guys do make it into playoffs, then you will most likely meet CB rookies again. So I think that would be a really interesting match if you guys would
Think
like
of
to
us
see
Yeah.
as the
rookies.
unicorns of love of this league. How
Oh
about
god!
that?
Oh,
Don't-
probably,
Don't
yeah.
hold us to that high of a standard.
No. As a local fanatic stand, we are fanatic.
Oh,
That's
you're
just-
a
I think that's just
fanboy.
you.
I don't wanna hear it.
Trash. G2's better.
I think that is just you. I hate to
No,
break
we're
it to you.
fanatic.
No, I don't want to be fanatic.
This is why we wanted to vote you off the team, Aaron.
Oh my. He's getting vote kicked.
I want to be OGTSM with Reginald.
Yeah.
Are we gonna make a website, chicagodragons.com?
Now we are.
I guess we have to.
But I thought you guys were
Yeah.
changing the name. Like,
What if we're the monkeys of
Oh, God.
Revolution Burger Flip?
No, crying monkeys.
Crying monkeys.
We'll just put everybody's
Wait,
name
no,
together.
you should be
and we
chubby
do one big
monkeys.
Chubby monkey baby.
Chubby,
Chubby
no,
monkey-
it's
chubby
chubby
monkey baby burger
monkeys,
flip.
and then you have to put burger in there somewhere, and then
Chubby Burger Monkeys. Chubby Burger Monkeys.
and then you
of
add
the
gaming, add
Revolution.
gaming. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the perfect name. That's not like a
There we
mouthful at
go.
all.
Everybody sign off on that, and we'll do it.
Yeah, just change our team now. Just change it to that now.
You know
Captain's
how much
decision.
that would mess up.
And
Okay,
also
so
change our colors from green to like pink. I don't know.
Pink would definitely like stand out a bit more, you know.
Yeah.
Pink. What was that?
I don't mind our colors.
The green and black.
It's okay. We're gonna be like that old Dignitas team.
Oh,
I
boy.
forget. I remember watching like a large documentary on them.
Does that mean I'm Locust?
Sam's. I'm a cutie
Gara?
pie.
Yes! That's all I want in this life.
Okay. I guess the last few questions I did have for you guys is yeah, so going into the rest of the season, let me just double check the schedule. So yeah, you guys are against Burger Flip this week, and then next week you guys are against Monkeys in Training, so MIT. Yeah, how you guys think the rest of the season is gonna go? You guys only have 2 weeks left, and if you guys do make playoffs, CB rookies will definitely be there, and I feel like it's a bit too early for me to say the other 2 teams. I think they'll make it if you guys make it. So
We don't think, we just follow the path.
that's true. Don't think, just do.
Only experience, and then you'll be enlightened.
Yeah, you'll see. You see, I don't game. There's a
When you don't
couple missed
expect,
flashes.
you're never disappointed.
Oh my
That is
god.
true. I like that mentality. So you're saying you expect to be 0-2.
Yep.
No,
No,
No.
we just
we expect
We just
to
do.
experience what happens, and that's all we can do as humans.
Jesus Christ.
That is
true,
That's
man.
one way of looking at it.
We can only
Um,
experience.
Can I give a real answer, Sam? We're
One,
going.
but that's really how it is. If you don't want to accept it,
Yeah.
but that's
This
fine.
is the way. This is
It's
the
just
way.
it's
Okay.
the path. But yeah, go
Um,
ahead, Marin.
So I think we're gonna look. I mean, if we get one game, if we get the one win, we can kind of be sitting pretty for the rest of the season.
That's
Um,
true. There is the All-Stars week as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can make it in there, but I'm kind of a boosted monkey, so we'll see.
We
I
all are. It's
think
okay.
we have no. I don't remember if we've opened the thing for
Is it voting for All
All-Stars
Stars?
yet.
'Cause if
Yeah,
so,
so basically
Oh.
how it is for All-Stars is that me and the other staff pick the top 3 for every role, and then there's a player vote, and
okay.
we went over it last week. I don't know if I think we did confirm stuff. But yeah,
So everybody don't vote Pink Penguin.
I agree.
I can't even
No one's
reveal
gonna
if he's on the All-Star ballot or not. I can't leak that, you know?
Well, I don't
No one's
care.
gonna vote for me because I'm toxic.
You are toxic.
I can't leak that. But yeah,
No one's
so
gonna vote for me because I'm toxic.
I won't be in it because I've been playing Udyr this whole league.
oh yeah,
basically.
Udyr not interesting to watch. You know, people don't want to pick Udyr players.
Open up
Udyr
Diego.
abuser.
Open up Diego. I've been spamming that in
True.
solo.
If you
queue.
can convince Shifty to pick you Viego on stream, you know,
No, he's cool with it. Everyone keeps banning it. They're scared.
they're scared.
They don't want to
Yes.
see. They don't
No,
want to see the ruined kicks like I'm playing.
No, what we really need is we need him on Lee Sin, but
Yeah.
No,
Shifty-
he'll never
my
pick you.
goal-
I know him well enough that he will not.
My
Yeah.
pick
goal on
Lee
Lee
Sin.
Sin, and this is the way, okay, If I hit a Q, I go in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about
That's
it. If I hit
probably
it,
why he won't pick Lee Sin.
I go in.
I'm going to be honest.
Well, if we make playoffs, who knows?
Wait, what? So can we like if we clinch playoffs? Hopefully, we can we just meme? Can we meme in a game? Teamo top.
That is
funny.
up for you guys to decide. If you wanna do that, you gotta talk to Shifty about it. But I feel like the other admins won't be too happy, and the team you're going against won't be super pleased to go against that. So
It just depends which path we walk, man.
Oh my god.
the path. Well, that's true. That's one way to
Oh,
put
it's-
it, I suppose. Okay,
most
well, I guess we
positive
are
way to look
running
at
to the end of time. Did you guys have anything else to say, or like any questions for me, or just in general, or any
I
comments
have a
you want to make?
question.
Sure.
Why are you always sleeping on us in the power rankings?
Ooh,
Okay.
the dirt
I
comes
do
out.
have an answer for this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing with power rankings. These are leaks, okay? I usually write the power rankings at like 2 a.m. Okay?
Mhm.
The night before or on the day of when I'm supposed to release the power rankings. Also, power rankings, like, you can't share spots. I would love to put like two teams, like, okay, it's really hard because there are a lot of teams that I feel that I could put in the same spot. Like, I don't feel like there is one absolute like best team, or like there are some teams where I feel like they're both like kind of at the same level, but unfortunately I cannot share spots. So usually I remember like the first 2 weeks it's just kind of like, well, if I had to pick, I think this team would go second. Well, if I had to pick, I think this team would go third. And then like eventually Chicago Dragons popped into my mind. I'm like, yeah, all right. Well, there's only the sixth left, so
Yeah.
what do you mean this week
But-
I put you guys third? That's already in playoffs.
But we have the second best record.
This is what I say to all the teams that complain, just play better.
I mean, we
Fact.
are.
That's
do better.
that's
Be
so
better.
hard.
Mamba
expect-
mentality.
Mamba mentality. Listen,
But you're
we don't care about power rankings.
True.
We're here for the experience.
Exactly.
the road, the path.
Walk
To
down the
follow
path.
the
Yeah,
path. Thank
exactly.
you, Marin.
Exactly.
That's all I needed.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
It's
Don't
okay.
take the power rankings too seriously. I write them at like 2 or 3 a.m.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
It's okay. When we do best EDL staff, Matt Pizza's number one.
True.
Oh.
You know Matt Pizza?
That
You know how
man's-
fast
man's
that
number
man
one
does
in my
stats.
heart.
Matt Pizza does the stats.
Wait, have
He's
stats
also-
come out yet?
I don't know. I don't do the stats. It's like the one thing I don't do for the league. So-
Does Clutch do anything besides stream?
He does the stats. He does team stats. Matt Pizza does player stats. Cole or Clutch,
Ah.
sorry, he still does a lot of like the administrative stuff. He does like almost as much work as me.
And then there's Libero. We all know about him.
Oh yeah, he does the he color casts.
Yeah,
He
color
might be on
cast
the
because
pregame show this week. I have to double check with him on that.
yeah.
Can
Oh,
I be a special caster?
yeah, can he be like Yamato Cannon?
Yeah,
If you
let
want to
me-
talk
let me,
about
play
like
one game.
casting and stuff, you gotta talk to Clutch about that. That's his
I'll
field.
be like,
and
okay,
expertise.
and now I'm going in. You going in, and give me a one.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. He does. He's really good at like the casting. I was like,
He
wow,
talks
he's
so
good at
fast. Like
casting.
I just don't know how he's able
It sounds
to.
professional.
I know. I
Sounds
don't know
like
how he's able to have such like coherent sentences, like cohesive sentences.
good.
Like
I can't.
Oh, now you got DGNX
Can't-
going in to steal a dragon. Oh, and he dies. Oh.
he's so
we're
fast.
just
It's
hearing
crazy.
Hey, I stole the dragon in scrims. Okay.
Screw
Oh my
this.
gosh, leaks.
Leaks.
Oh my.
I won't tell you against who, but I did do it. Now,
Okay.
did we lose the game? That
Yep.
is.
Yep. Oh, that's even more leaks. Oh. Okay.
That was the one dragon we got.
Oh no. But yeah, I guess like one last question I have for you guys. Other than CB rookies, do you guys think you are the second strongest team?
I can't be toxic. I'm not answering this.
That
Yeah.
remains to be seen.
We are
We
here
must
for the
Okay.
follow the
experience.
path.
We will see
In order
after
to find out.
Friday. Yes, after Friday we will see. We will definitely
Exactly.
see. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, following the path. If you guys are the second best team, then yeah, you're the second best team. If not, then you're not. That's all right.
We are not ones to judge.
If
You are ones to judge. We
No,
allow
no.
our fans to decide.
Exactly.
Okay. But yeah,
Fans
Clutch
as in
is-
the path of the win.
all right. Well, thanks again coming out. That's around all the time that we have for this week. So
Sure,
She's
no
like,
problem.
I'm done with these guys.
Yeah, we're done with these
honestly,
monks.
no,
These
that's not
crazy-ass
true.
kids.
It just takes me a lot of the thing is people don't know is like after I record everything I have to like go I post process all of the videos and stuff and then rendering because all the videos are like an hour and then it takes like an hour minimum and then I'm the one who posts all the stuff to the YouTube and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stuff.
Busy work.
And nobody pays you for
Honestly.
this?
No.
Let's start GoFundMe. GoFundMe for
sorry.
Exernian.
No. We
You're a
started
beast,
GoFundMe for
Exernian, for
Clutch in
real.
his PC. Like
Wait, what? Buy you a new PC?
no. For Clutch. I don't need a new PC.
What kind of PC does he have?
He uses a laptop, I think. I don't know.
Same here.
Yeah, but he can't even like spectate anymore, so it might be me streaming this week. But I don't know. We'll see when we get closer to the date. But yeah, again, thank you for coming out. And
For sure. Thanks for having us.
yeah,
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here.
Yeah. We love the EDL.
yes, the
EDL
EDL.
equals the best league in the world.
Better than LCS.
Better than LCS, LCK, LPL, all of them. All the L's.
The
It's
NLL.
all they all start with L because they're all losers. EDL is the winner.
I feel like that's not how that works.
It is in our way of the Chicago Dragons. The
way.
Path.
That's
What if
gonna
we
change
are-
their names.
What if we were the path?
The path.
Dow. The Dow.
The Dow, yo, from now on, the Chicago Dragons are the Dows.
The Dow.
I
The
like
Dows.
it.
The Dow
Oh, yeah.
Jing, dude. Holy cow.
I
That'd be
like
sick.
it. I like it.
Oh my god! All right.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
all
let
right.
her end the podcast.
Yeah, for real.
People who are still Matt Pizza, if he's still listening, like you guys are just wasting his time at this point.
No, I'm sure he's loving this right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
Matt
yeah.
Pizza, we love you.
He's
We
gonna
love all
hear
our
that, and
fans.
he's maybe gonna give you guys a win this week in his prediction.
We love our fans, even if he's our only fan.
Okay, well,
Oh no.
again, thanks again for coming out. Yeah, well, then I don't know who I'm talking to next week, but we'll see then. All right, see you guys later.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Yeah.